Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celie's Kitchen live this morning, guys. Welcome to my live, and today's Saturday. It's the 20th of September. September is almost finished. 10 more days to go, and then the month ends because 30 days had September, April, June, and November. So we're in a 30-day month. And guys, a lot of things happen in September. School open. Some people celebrate birthdays. Some people die. It's 9/11 here in the month of September. And I love September, especially when I wasn't living in the US and I was living in Jamaica. Because as the 13th of the month hit, trust me, I am in New York or somewhere in the US. Because guess what? The plane ticket cheaper because it's low season. Somebody not travel again. So, everything is just nice in September. I love the month of September. I'm a fall girl. Ever since I've been living here, I am a fall girl. I like to see the pumpkin, the apples, and all the nice things there is. Yes. I just like Thanksgiving, the orange colors, and all of that. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see who is on my chat. Okay. So, good morning, Stephanie. I see you are here. And Barbara, you're the first person showing on my stream this morning. You came on at 10:55 and 15 seconds. Stephanie came on at 10:55 and 16 seconds. Thank God I have a timer on my restream because you know what? People say, "Oh, I came on your live and you wasn't responding." No, you came on the live after the live was finished. Hold on a second. Paul, I'm on my live. I have to call you back. Yes. So, yeah. So, the first person who came on my live this morning, which is Barbara, you just won this cup. Yeah. And let's see what it says. It says, all you need is love and coffee. And I'm sure she loves coffee. So this is the closest color I could get to the orange because everybody loved the orange cups I gave away last week. I went back to the store looking for more cups, planning to give away more this week. I have one, but I'm keeping that for myself because I'm not sure I'm going to get another one. So I was going to give it away. I said, let me go search. I found this and I'm going to give away 4 other cups today. Yes, 4 other cups. They're not the orange color, but they're great cups. And I like tea. I like to keep cups because, I love tea. So Barbara, you won the first prize for being on the live this morning. She came on at 10:55 and 15 seconds. All right. She came on a little 3 seconds before you, Stephanie. So sorry, you never win it. All right. Good morning, Audrey. She said, I don't know. My phone is showing 10:56 now, and I didn't hear my name yet. Oh, wow. Maybe your phone's slow. You need to dash it away. Maybe you have Verizon. You need to switch to T-Mobile. Anyway, well, right up my street. All right, guys. So I have some great gifts to give away today. I have one more spatula left. I have a nice orange water bottle. Yeah, for the pumpkin season. And I have one pumpkin cup. I found this. It has pumpkins on it. It's pretty. So I decided to get it. So I'm going to give it away. Good morning, Cherise. Cherise, I came to your house yesterday, but I was rushing. Yeah, I dropped off a cake on Frederick Avenue. Yep. And I said, but that's Sherry's house. But I couldn't stop because I was rushing. And I have 2 live in the moment cups. Yeah, 2 live in the moment cups. I like that. And I have a dual purpose cup. This can be used as a soup cup or a tea cup or a porridge cup, but it's big. So may the best persons win. So I still have more gift giveaways today. So I have 2, 4, 6 more gift giveaways. So Barbara, big up to Barbara for this cup. I don't know when we're going to see a Barbara, but you will get your cup. You know that already. All right, guys, let me stop the talking. So as you see on my title this morning, guys, I have special chicken wings with waffles because it's the pumpkin season. And, I this morning I stopped at the supermarket. I grabbed some pumpkin. It kind of not like it because the pumpkin we use back home. I like when my pumpkin dry. So I boiled it already. It's kind of watery, but I'm gonna be using it in a smoothie and the waffles. So it not really matter. I'm not eat it. All right. So I left it to drain in a pot in the sink, and we're gonna start with the chicken wings. So my chicken wings is already pre-seasoned. It's breaded and everything. And all I'm gonna be doing is dropping it in the oil. In the interest of time, I pre-did it because it's gonna take too much time to do from scratch, season, blah blah blah. So I pre-did it in the interest of time. I have 2 plantains here. I'm gonna be making waffles with them. I already put my flour in the bowl for the waffles with the baking powder. I have the egg to add to it. And before I start, we're going to talk about hydration today. I don't know about you, but I've been hydrating a lot. Yeah. So when I go to Aldi's, I buy these coconut water by the case. $26. And Twine will carry 1 or 2 of them to work. And it's an organic coconut water. It's very delicious, if you could see it. If you want to screenshot it. I got these in Aldi. So I tend to hydrate my body a lot during the daytime because I'm very active. She said ripe or green or ripe plantain. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use to make the waffles. So I tend to hydrate my body more because I realized one out of 2 things. My skin is not that dry. The wrinkles are not that potent. And back to what I introduced to you last week, the Zune NAD, I still take it. It has the CoQ10. It has the PQQ. It has the resveratrol in it, and it's good for your cellular health. Yes, it's good for anti-aging. And I'm not ashamed to tell people how old I am. I'm 55. People think I'm in my 40s. Yeah, because I make sure that I take care of the inner man and the outer man. Yeah. And, guys, we need to start exfoliating our skin. I find that when we exfoliate our skin with some of these scrubbers, even the rag it's not a rag, it's a scrubbing thing that I used to bathe. And I gave one of my friends in Jamaica who I stayed with when I went down in May for the funeral. And she was talking to me about it yesterday. She said, Carlene, the thing that you gave me to bathe with, oh my God. I'm not about to bathe with it, and I just use it, wash my face. And she said, I tell you, it exfoliates the skin. I'ma just feel different. Yeah, man. And not to mention the soap. I gave her this nice oatmeal soap. And, we have to use things without the chemicals. Yeah, stay away from the chemicals because them things that damage up your body. Yeah, so on live, I'm going to take one of my Zune NAD. I didn't take it yet, so I'm going to take it now on live for you. I do this every single morning. It's a morning routine for me. Oops. So what I do, I just open it at the top and I just drink. It's very delicious, not sweet, and it gives my body the nutrients it needs. And I've noticed, guys, I've been taking this over 2 months now. You know those aging spots? My mom have those aging spots all over her skin. I'm always tell myself, so when me get old, I don't want them. And when me look, I see the whole of them start coming up on my foot. And I've noticed since I started taking that, those aging spots, I could barely see them now. They're fading. So it really helps your cells in your body. Yes, it helps to rejuvenate the cells, and it fights anti-aging. It has anti-aging ingredients in it. So I realize the spots are not that potent on my foot anymore. And I can talk about it because I can't see it. I used to look on them. Them look like liver spots. And I used to wear long skirts trying to hide my foot because I don't want these spots to show. What? I was rocking knee-length skirts because guess what? I could show off my foot now, my legs, because the spots are not there anymore. They're fading. She said my friend recommended that same coconut water to me. She said it is very good. Yes, Cherise, that coconut water is very good. And Audrey said NAD is trending. Yes, it is indeed trending. All right, let me stop the talking and start cooking. All right, so I'm using my wok this morning. I was going to use my deep fryer. It's too much work to get it over here. Not only that, it would take away all my space. So I decided to use the wok to deep fry the wings this morning. So these are organic wings. You see them a little bit? Yeah. It's not big. It's not pumped up. Yeah. So these are the wings I am using. So in the meantime, while this pot is getting hot, what we can do to give us extra energy during the daytime is get a beet and make sure it's organic, guys. I preach organic a lot because I've lost so many friends to cancer. So this is the Cal Organic, CAL Organic. These are red beets, and it's non-GMO. Yes. So these are the beets I'm using. I'm just using one. So what I do in the mornings, I peel one of these, and I'm going to peel it for you on live. I was going to do it before, and I said, no, let me do it on the live so you guys can see. And while I'm at it, I'm going to give away 1 cup. So who can tell me one of the benefits of beets for the body? Let me see if y'all paying attention. All right, so I finished peeling my beets. So what I do, I cut it. So I'm giving away a cup now, guys. So I'm waiting for the answer. So what I do, I drop pieces of the beets in the water. So while I drop pieces of the beets in the water, and I use 1 whole beet. Wow, this thing I read up my hand like that. And I hope Yvette is on the live. Yvette came on the live last week and said she was live and I wasn't paying attention, but she came on the live afterwards. So I hope Yvette is watching, and Monica. Oops, I don't want to touch this stove with my red fingers. All right, I'm turning down for a little bit. All right, so I'm cutting 1 whole beet in a bottle of water. And guys, if you notice the type of water I'm using, it's alkaline. I'm using the alkaline water. Oops. Watch how I'm clumsy this morning, man. Everything I drop out of my hand. Okay, guys, so my fingers are red. I'm just going to use a little soap and wash right here just to get off some of the redness. Okay, so what I do, I cover this bottle. I cut up the beets. Stephanie said, okay, the color tells us it's good for the blood. Oh, yes, that's good. Beets give your body nitrate oxide. Ooh, yes, Audrey. Yes, it does give the body nitrate oxide. That helps with our circulation. That's a very good answer. So guess what? I'm going to give you a choice to pick a cup. I like your answer. I'm going to give away another cup, so don't worry. Pick a cup, Audrey. You have a choice. The pumpkin one, the live in the moment one, or the all-purpose one. Which one you want? Type fast. So I'm giving you a choice to choose which cup you want because I'm loving your answer. Your answer is so on point. Yes, it does give the body nitrate oxide, which helps with the circulation. So if you drink some of this water before you go to bed, can you imagine how restful you're going to sleep? You're going to sleep, and maybe not even get up to go to the bathroom because it relaxes you. And she wants the all-purpose cup. Okay, so she's taking the big one. All right, so 2 gifts down. So Barbara and Audrey. Let me take it out the way so I don't mix it up. All right. So, and let me see somebody else's answer. Stephanie said it's good for heart health. Yes, Stephanie, it's indeed good for heart health. And I'm giving you a choice too. Which one of the cups you want? I'm being nice today. I'm not giving you what I feel. I'm making you choose. This one has the pumpkin on it, Steffi. And this one say live in the moment. Which one you want? Type fast. Giving her time to type. Maybe she's on her way to somewhere. And okay, so guys, I am using this morning. She said yes, and it does not spike your blood sugar. Yes, it does. She want the pumpkin cup. Okay, so Steffi want the pumpkin cup. All right. All right, so 3 cups down. We have 2, a bottle, and a spatula left. All right, so I'm using the Great Value oil. I buy these oils, guys, because I fry a lot for business. So I'm using it, but sometimes when I'm using it for my purpose alone, I use other oils. All right, pumpkin. All right, great. All right, so 3 cups down. So what I do, I cut up the beets in a water bottle. You see how red the water gets? Yep. If you drink this at the start of the day, the tiredness you normally feel is no longer there. And I'm telling you from experience, the beet, because I don't like beets, you know. When me little bit, you couldn't get me to eat beets. If my mother ever give me beets, I started gagging. I hate the taste and the smell. But as I got older and learned what the benefits are, it's my new best friend. And because I'm anemic and I have low blood count all my life, if I was drinking this from a younger age, I wouldn't be struggling with anemia right now. But I will continue to drink this until God decides to take the breath out of my body. So I'm going to have this bottle of water for the rest of the day. And what I do sometimes is the water is going down, I refill. So this lasts until bedtime. Yes, it lasts me until the bedtime. Because if it goes down, I just refill. All right. So this is a tip for you to try this week, the beet water, because it does give you energy. And it's also good for your heart health. It adds nitrate oxide to the body. Yes. As Audrey said in her text or her chat, I shall definitely trying it that way. I've been trying to cut out fine with the mandolin. Okay. All right. Make sure this oil well up before we drop them wings in. While that is getting hot, guys, let me prepare the stuff for the waffles. Because I talk too much. All right, so what I decided to make is 2 batters. Because I'm making the pumpkin, waffles and the plantain waffles. So I'm cracking an egg in, and I'm just gonna whisk this in the mixture. And I'm gonna add some pumpkin creamer to the mix. Just a little bit. And a little bit of almond milk. And I'm just going to mix this up. So we're making a nice batter. So I think I want to add more milk. So I'm using unsweetened almond milk. And this is Better Goods from Walmart brand. So let's mix this up right here. I think I want to add some more. So I'm using Great Value all-purpose flour and a little baking powder and milk instead of water. Using the almond milk. All right, so we want this a little bit more runny. So I keep adding as I go along. So I've added about 2 cups of flour and 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder. So I'm going to be using my bullet this morning. I'm also going to be making a drink, guys. Tell me I'm crazy. Never made it before. I have some pineapple and some of the pumpkin. And I'm going to make a pumpkin drink. I was about to say shake, but it's going to be a drink. All right. So you know what? Let me use this for the plantain. All right, so I'm just going to cut up some plantain in this bullet. Making my life easier. All right, I'm just going to add a little bit of milk. And I'm going to blend away. Oops. All right, so we have our plantain mixture ready. So I'm just going to add some of the batter to one of these bowls. Just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to be pouring this in. So let's spice it up. We're going to add a little cinnamon in there. And then we're going to add a little bit of honey. Oops. So I'm just going to mix this up. Let's add some vanilla. I forgot to take out the vanilla. So I'm using the famous Benjamin's from Jamaica. She says, show the butter, please. Oh, she want me to show the butter. Okay, this is the butter. So this is the plantain and some of the butter from the butter I made earlier. So this is 2 blends of plantain. So I'm adding a little vanilla. And I'm adding some rosin almond from Jamaica. Y'all know this if you're watching from Jamaica. I'll put this in everything. I think I'm running low now. You know, I need to hit up Richie because I need another batch. All right. So I'm blending this in. I can smell the oil. It's hot. Let me drop those wings in. All right, so our plantain batter is ready. All right, let me wash my hands. So now we have to rinse out this bullet. I don't want to use the other one because I'm using the other one for the drink. Why am I telling you? So the water from my pipe, guys, you can make a cup of tea with it. It's hot. Man, this is hot. This will burn you. Anyways, my oil is hot. Let me start dropping them wings in. You're going to hear it sizzling, guys. So these are fully covered. All right, so while that is cooking, let's make the waffles over here. All right, so earlier, as I told you, I boiled some pumpkin. Yeah, because I wanted to use the inside, the soft part of the pumpkin. So I'm just going to scoop this into this little thing here, my bullet. Oops. So I've removed the skin, guys. I removed the skin. So I left 2 pieces to make my drink. I left 2 pieces to make my drink. So I'm just going to rest it back in the pot right here because it was draining in the pot. All right, so now we're going to add some milk to this. Just a little bit. See, we didn't have to blend for long. All right. Let me get a different spoon. All right, so our plantain batter is ready. So now let's make the pumpkin batter. All right, so now we're going to pour the pumpkin mixture in. Now waste nothing. Scraping out every bit of it. All right, so let's mix this. So it's nice and orange. Let's add some things to this. Let's add some cinnamon. Let's add some roasted almond. Let's add some vanilla. And a little honey. So I added the same ingredients I added in the plantain waffles. Oops. All right, so let's mix this together. All right, so everything nice and curry. You know, when you're making things in Jamaica, they say everything is nice and copacetic. This Rastaman said the other day, everything is nice and curry. Audrey said, no thick, no thin. Cinnamon and nutmeg, of course. That tastes good. Wait, what's wrong with you? All right, let's clean up this little counter area a little bit. I have a little spill here and there. You know what? Let me take my pumpkin out of the sink before I catch water on it. All right. Let's wash this off because we need it to use for the drink. Let's use some soap. All right. So we have our blender ready for our drink. All right. So let's move this out the way. And let's get our waffle maker plugged in. Haven't used this, my best friend, for a long time. I think I'm in trouble, guys. I don't have any cooking spray. I forgot to pick it up in the supermarket, you know. But guess what? I am going to improvise. I think I have a cooking spray somewhere. Oh, I have a Pam. Pam saved the day. Hey, Pam always save the day. All right, so I'm going to use one of my scoops from my green drawer. And guys, my green drawer is so organized. I'm telling you, everything is in its place. All right, so the chicken wings are sizzling away. They're boiling in the oil. And you have to make sure when you're cooking or you're frying anything, it's thoroughly cooked. Make sure it's cooked down to the bone because you don't want any salmonella or any kind of sickness. That's why I don't eat out sometimes, you know, guys, because it's so scary. Good morning, Miss Joycey. How are you? Yeah, it is so scary. All right, guys, so we're going to make our waffles now. My waffle maker is hot and ready. So with the first one I'm going to make is the plantain one. So we're going to make some plantain waffles. Let's take the spoon out of this. So we're just going to scoop up this. Oh, and I have to spray the thing first. All right. All right, so we're going to close this one. So our first waffle is being made. When it's ready, my light will turn green. So everything is cooking. All right, so let's give away another gift while the waffles are being cooked and while the wings are being cooked. All right, so I have 2 cups, a spatula, and a bottle left. 3 people want 3 cups already. All right, last week I asked a question and I almost pop up. What ingredients cook rice and peas? All right, so this week, and it's nothing we cook in Celie's kitchen. And you know what? I'm going to be biased. No, I'm not asking that question because it will be only directed to Jamaicans. And I don't only have Jamaicans on this live. I have to be considerate. All right. When you're making stew chicken, because everybody makes stew chicken, right? If someone on this live can tell me how the Trinidadians cook it, how the Trinis cook it, you win one of my Live in the Moment cups. If you can tell me 2 steps, at least 2 steps of how Trinis makes stew chicken, you win this Live in the Moment cup. Oops. I dropped the bottle. And it's very simple. I'll give you clues. Sugar. Just tell me one of the steps how they make it. Sugar is one of their ingredients in their stew chicken. Tell me how they make it. I can smell the plantain. Woo. Looks like they're ready. No, they won't open it too soon. Not ready. Yes, if you can tell me how the Trinis make their stew chicken, come type it in the chat real quick. Sugar is one of their ingredients. How do they start it out? It's kind of similar to how we make our curry chicken. If you can tell me what they do at the start of making their stew chicken, you win one of our Live in the Moment cups. Come on, guys. Waiting on the answer. Waiting on the answer. Waiting on the answer. They boil it? No, they don't boil it. It's similar to how we make stew chicken. You want steps or ingredients? No, you don't have to give me. Well, I gave you one. All right, Cherise said them burn the sugar. Cherise, you win the cup. Cherise, yes. They burn the sugar in the pot before they put the chicken in there. Yes. Cherise, you won the cup. Live in the moment cup. Yes. And you're indeed living in the moment. So this cup is so perfect for you. So let's big up Cherise for that correct answer. Yes, indeed. They burn the sugar in the Dutch pot or whichever pot them use. And then them throw the season of chicken in there and then stir it till it catch color. Yes. Audrey said, I know my friend burned the ingredients like the cumin, the curry, the etc. Okay. All right. So they indeed burn the sugar in the pot. Then they pour the chicken in. That's how they make their stew chicken. All right. The next question. How we make our stew chicken? And you can give me the first 2 steps. That's fine. But I don't want to hear what seasoning we use. I just want to hear the first steps. And it's very easy. How we cook our stew chicken. Come on, guys. I need to give away the next Live in the Moment cup. Yeah, next. I need to give away the next Live in the Moment cup. Good morning, Corinne. She said, hi, I'm on. Good morning. How are you? Lord Jesus, the waffle must have gone up. They are asked questions and not pay attention. Oh, Jesus. The waffle burned. Guys, the waffle burned up. All right, guys. No problem. My waffles got burned because I wasn't paying attention. Our kitchen is not perfect. We make mistakes. I will pour in the next batter. We shall dump this and pour in the next batter. It burned till it sticks under something. All right, we got to dump the first waffle, guys. Now pay attention and burn up the waffles. Hey. All right, so now I'm going to go watch my pot. Woo! I have to just drop it in the sink. All right, guys. You see? And that's why I love you guys. Because I am not perfect. Here am I talking to you guys, not paying attention to my waffles and burn them. But it's fine. I'll just pour something else in the thing. She said, I don't know about stewed chicken because I don't like it. All right, that's on you. That's on you. We brown it first. Yes, Corinne said we brown it first. So Corinne, you win the next Live in the Moment cup. Yes, that's how we make our stewed chicken. We'll brown it first and then we'll cook it down. That's how a good stew chicken, Jamaican stew chicken, you have to brown it first. If you just pour the chicken, some people just hot the oil and pour the chicken in the pot. I don't like it that way. I like when we brown it first and then we cook it down because it has this nice aroma when you do it like that. Yes, so Corinne, you win the next Live in the Moment cup. All right? So the 2 Live in the Moment cup, one is for Cherise, one is for Corinne. So we still have 2 giveaways. We still have a pumpkin spatula and a water cup. All right. So just to ensure this don't burn again, hold on, guys. I'm off camera. Let me grab some, because I'm out of cooking spray. So let me grab some butter for my waffle. I don't want to use that pan cooking spray. I don't think I like it. It burn up the whole of my waffles. So let's do it the country way. And you know we keep it real up in here. We don't lie about what we do. All right. So let's add some pumpkin mixture. All right, so we're only making 2 sets in the interest of time. We're only making 2 sets in the interest of time. Our chicken wings are almost ready. So, hey. Our chicken wings is almost ready, guys. All right. So let's scoop it out of the pot. Nice and golden brown. I think I'm gonna leave that in the corner, make it brown some more. And let's get some napkins so we could sap up any excess oils. Let's flip this over. All right, so our chicken wings are almost there. So we're working on the waffles and then we're gonna do the drink and then we're gonna get out of here. She said, sounds interesting. Complain to Pam, I like the butter. Of course, I like the butter. The good old way. Please. Pam no good. Pam burn up my sitting. Pam burn up my waffles this morning, embarrassing me on the live. But guys, you know we keep it very real up here. If it burn up, it burn up. If it burn up, it can't eat. So nobody's perfect, guys. We're all chefs. Sometimes we overcook things. Sometimes we undercook things and don't realize. Yeah. But, I'd rather the overcooking than the undercooking because I don't want to get sick. All right, so our chicken wings is definitely ready. Let me move this big old pot of oil out of my way. All right, let's push that over here. All right, so we're going to make some quick sauce for our chicken. We're going to make some quick sauce for our chicken. Forgot about that. So in this pot, guys, I have some tamarind pieces, which I put in the pot earlier with a little bit of water. So now I'm going to add some garlic butter to that. Let me get a spoon. We're going to add some garlic butter to that. And then I'm going to add some Burman sweet and sour sauce. All right, let's get the butter out of the heat. All right, so we're adding some Burman's sweet and sour sauce to the tamarinds we have in the pot. She said, whoa, I would love some. Come on, me. I don't know if we can reach a Brooklyn. I have a catering today. All right, if we don't come to Brooklyn, no problem. All right, so I added some Burman sweet and sour sauce because we got to make some sauce for our chicken. So I'm stirring this in with the tamarind pieces so we can have an infused sauce with the tamarind. And then I'm going to add Oriana spices to the pot. So yesterday I got a phone call, guys, from, I'm going to call her name on live because I'm not here. I got a call from Dorrit Elwood, the lady who's always sending me stars on my live. And she said to me, so I'm going to try this. I bought this yesterday in the supermarket. It's the liquid aminos from Bragg's, but this one is an organic coconut liquid. It says it's soy free too. So Audrey, you can try this one because I know you like to try these kind of healthy stuff. She said butter, tamarind, and sweet and sour sauce sound delicious. Yeah, man, a beer mix up in my kitchen here today. You can't even take off the something. I have no nails because as a chef, guys, you have to make sure say your nails up to scratch, because people watch them thing that, I'm telling you, there was somebody who I know who cooks, and what they had to say about her is that her nails are always dirty, and I'm like, oh God, I hope nobody knows that about me. So I make sure I'm on top of my game where that is concerned. I get my nails, I do a mani-pedi every 2 weeks. Because, guys, you're running a business, you can't look pop down. You cannot look pop down at all. Because people are watching you. You have people watching you. Oh, Jesus, the waffle's ready again. Wow, guys, this time it come out good. It come out better than good. Oh, where are my plates? Where are my plates? Where are my plates? I had some other plates. You know what? Let me get another one. All right, guys. So the waffles came out good this time. The palm never worked, baby. It was the palm, Audrey. The butter work. All right. So these are the pumpkin waffles. So I'm only gonna do 2 sets in the interest of time. I don't even have counter space to put this thing. All right. So we're gonna do the plantain one now. So I'm gonna butter up the thing again. Because we now have no cooking spray. And normally I would have the avocado spray or one of those sprays enough, but I forgot to get it yesterday when I went to the supermarket. Totally forgot. I thought about it in the week, but never added to the list. All right, so these are the plantain ones. All right, so let's try this again. And let's flip this. All right, so we're making only 2 sets. So I'm adding some of this coconut amino. So instead of using browning, we're using something healthy. And it's not very high in sodium either. Watch out, I put on the wrong cover. It's not very high in sodium. The other ones are like 300 and something in sodium. This is 100 and something. So it's not bad in sodium. So I'm just going to stir this in so we make a nice sauce. And I'm going to add some more Burman's to it because my sauce is too thin. I like a nice thick sauce for my chicken. All right. So let's stir this. All right, so let this continue to cook. And then I'm going to grate a piece of ginger in there. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's grate a piece of ginger in the sauce. So you can imagine the tamarind, the sweet and sour flavor with a piece of ginger and then one nice so. Woo! This is mix up and blend up. All right, so we want to garnish our chicken. So I'm just going to prep these things so we can, sprinkle it over our chicken. And guys, if you notice, I'm using my titanium cutting board. I said, guys, I love it. It's easy to wash. Not hard at all. Okay. And because it's the pumpkin season, I want to also add the orange and yellow peppers. So I'm just going to cut a little piece of it too, chop it up. So we can garnish our food. People always say, why your food always pretty so? Because you have to do these things too. Because people eat with their eyes, People eat with their eyes. So you have to make sure your food is attractive. And people going to want it. Yep. I don't know if you guys saw the cake I did yesterday. For a birthday. For somebody's birthday. OMG, I never know some of them skill there. The cake turn up, man. It was a black and carrot cake. Okay. All right, so we have our garnish ready. We have our little garnish ready, like Freddy. All right, so now, the waffles is not ready yet because the green light didn't come on. I am going to get normally I use a big pan, but I'll use this. What I do, I strain my sauce in, drop the chicken wings in, and shake it. because I don't want the tamarind pieces to be in it. So look how nice and thick the sauce is. All right. So what I do, I drop the wings in, like a few of them at a time. I close it. Let's rest this on top of this. Oh, I can't call me at this time. You need to come on my live and stop calling me daughter. Oh, call me. Or come on my live. I'm on my live. No, yes, I'm on it. I'm in the middle of it. Yes. Bye. Everybody know you're calling me. Bye. That was Brianna. All right. So what I do, I shake it up like this. So I get everything infused. Let's clean our plate so we can make our presentation. Oh, waffles ready again. Can't burn them. See, guys, waffles come out perfect. The butter work, Audrey, Pam, and me, and Malice. All right, waffles ready again. All right, so let's display our chicken. I have a thumb here. I know I have a thumb ready. All right, so let's put some more pieces in. Can't put all of them. Let's add some more sauce because we want to make sure. All right, I made a mess. So let's shake this up. So we're making a break feast this morning, guys. A break feast. All right. So our waffles is ready. Like Freddie. Oh, it's hot. Oops. Tastes good. So we're just pulling them apart. It's hot, guys. Get a different knife. All right. So we're gonna lay them out like this. Like this. So we have two different types of waffles. We have the pumpkin and the plantain waffles. And the pumpkin one is so succulent. It's so soft. All right, so we have a feast here this morning, guys. Woo! So now we're gonna garnish our chicken wings with all these things I cut up over here. So everything is looking nice and pretty. Yep. Then we're gonna add little pieces of scallion. A little garnish in the middle. Yeah. So it's nice and pretty. All right. So yesterday I found these in Aldi's. This is a maple butter and this is a salted caramel spread. So what I'm gonna do, If I can open this bottle, because I can't open bottles nowadays, you know, guys. Why not here? Oh, I opened it. Thank God. Get another knife. So what I'm gonna do, because these are hot, it's gonna melt. I'm just gonna butter up some of this apple caramel spread all over my waffles because it's the pumpkin season. Yep. Gonna open this one too. And this is the maple butter. So it's just gonna melt on the waffle. So instead of using syrup as we normally use on our waffles, right? We just use those. All right, guys. So here is the presentation. Yeah, these are our delicious chicken wings and waffle varieties. Look at it. Awesome, right? Hey, the sauce sound like something I'm going to use with some shrimp. Definitely gonna review the live stream. Yes, review it. It's good. The sauce is very good. All right, so now we have to make our drink. Pam, your spray is over there. Stay right there. I don't like you anymore. I'm gonna get rid of you. You're only good for one purpose. All right. So let's remove our waffle maker out the way. Let's clean here up. And now we're gonna bullet away some drink. All right. So remember we had 2 pieces of pumpkin left, guys. Right? So what I'm gonna do, let me wash my hands again. Like to wash my hands, guys. I want to make sure my hands are clean. I don't like when my hands feel dirty. Forgive me. All right. So I'm going to add the pumpkin in the blender. In the bullet, I said blender. So we're going to add the pumpkin. We have some little pieces in the coriander. I'm going to scoop that as well. Do not waste nothing. Everything expensive. All right. So this go where the dirty dishes go. All right. So now I'm going to add my pineapple. Now, I've never made this drink before. It's my first time making it. Yes. So I'm adding pumpkin and pineapple. I don't know how that's going to taste. I don't know if it's going to taste good, but I'm going to try it. And then I'm going to add some almond milk, some unsweetened almond milk. So about half. Then I'm going to add some pumpkin spice coffee creamer. All right. And then I need a little protein in this drink. So I'm going to add a scoop of organic protein powder, Orgain. That's the brand. And if my Herbalife upline ever see me I use any other protein powder, me get cuss out. But it's what was quickly available. But I'm going to put in the Herbalife order this week. All right. So we need some ice now, right? That's what's missing. All right. I'm going to my freezer for some ice. And while I'm at it, let me get the whipped cream because I think we're going to need that eventually. So let's get the whipped cream while I'm at it. So let's add some ice. All right, so I added a good amount of ice. Yep. Oh, I forgot one main ingredient. How could I forget the rum cream? Because that's going to enhance the taste. Woo! That drink here, I got ton up. All right, so see the guys, we're gonna blend away. smells good. Let's see how it tastes. Ugh. Ugh. Let's pour this nice drink in this glass. Woo. And let's add some whipped cream. And let's top this with some cinnamon. Woo! It's the pumpkin season. Woo! Mmm. Mmm. Guys, it's overflowing. Mmm. Tastes very good, guys. The pumpkin and the pineapple tastes very good. Very, very good. You can try it. It's my first time making it. And it's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Couldn't be any deliciouser, if there's such a word. All right, guys. So I present to you today our chicken wings, our sweet and sour tamarind chicken wings, and our pumpkin plantain waffles. And of course, our newly created drink over here, which I'm going to devour after this. But before I do that, let me taste the chicken wings. Very good. You see, it's down to the bone. It's fully cooked. Very good. Very delicious. So I have 2 more gifts to give away. So here's the question. Can you tell me the name of one of the waffles I've made in the past? Because I've made a lot of different waffles. If you can tell me one of the waffles I made in the past, like last year, you win the water cup, the water bottle. If you can tell me the name of one of the waffles I made so many waffles. I made waffles in Christmas time. All different kind of waffles, all different kind of color, all different kind of flavor. If you can tell me one of them, you win the water bottle. Just before I go, I want to give away these 2 last gifts. Come on, guys, I'm waiting. Sweet potato? No. Did I make sweet potato? No. Did I make sweet potato? Yes, I did, I used the American sweet potato. You're right. So, Sharice, you win the water bottle. Yeah, she's right. I did make sweet potato waffles using the American sweet potato. She's indeed right. So, Sharice won the water bottle. So, we have a spatula to give away. A spatula set. It's not a spatula. Let me wash my hands because I don't want to mess it up. All right, Sharice, if we're going to give somebody else a gift. Yes, we did make sorrel waffles. All right, you know what? She's indeed correct. I did make sorrel waffles too one Christmas. All right, so Sharice, you won 3 prizes today. You won the spatula set, you won the water bottle, and you won the cup. So it looked like me for go drive come a Long Island now, come have Audrey gift to me. I don't know if she's there home. Take a piece of bone out of my mouth. All right, guys. So if you like what we cooked in Seely's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to Seely's Kitchen YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. Great creative recipes like this you're missing out on. And of course, health information, because every week I come on, I try to talk about Barbara. You answer too late. Yes, me did make black cake waffles, but me give her the gift already. I gave away the gift already, Barb. Oh Lord, you type too slow, or maybe it's YouTube that's slow. Because Sharice answered at 11:57 and you answered at 11:59. So Sharice already won the gift. All right. So while I'm at it, I have to keep hydrated. Hydrate your body, guys. Try this recipe. Get a nice organic beet. Make sure it says organic. Don't buy the sprayed beet because you're defeating the purpose. Put it in a water bottle. This water bottle is, I think, more than 16 ounces. It's about a quart. Yeah, just cut it up, drop it in there, and just keep it the whole day. When the water is going down, just refill it. Because remember, the beet is very potent. And you need to continue to add nitric oxide to the body. Yes, it's good for the heart. It's good for your circulation. It's good for the blood. Yes, guys. So let me run on out of here. I have some things to do today. I know Carol waiting on her food and I have to finish it up. So, guys, as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So I want all of you on this live platform today. Thanks for joining me and walk good. Bye-bye.